You missed a cue. You missed it.
Do you guys like me? Do you like me? Do you want to put on a good show? Because what I saw out there was a disgrace! I don't know who you think you are, but we can't do this. Messing up cues, messing up lines, it doesn't happen on this show. Joe, Evan, Anthony, I know you could do better. I know we will do better. And in the second half of this show, we will bring it. No more excuses. Let's do this.
We got your back, Brad!
Bring it in. Bring it in, boys. 1, 2, 3.
Sports Page Online! You know, Joe, there's nothing I enjoy more than a great rivalry, especially when it comes to wrestling. Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think I have one better for you.
Do you?
Yeah, Bristol Eastern and Bristol Central. The two rivals faced off against each other on Wednesday, where Eastern beat Central for the first time since 2005. The 42-21 victory to Eastern gave them a 12-2 record on the year and a perfect 6-0 record in the CCC South.
Now they're going to take it to the CCC tournament this weekend along with a lot of other clubs from the area. With more on this, here's Anthony.
It's been 15 years since the New Britain wrestling team finished with a winning record, but that drought is over. The Hurricanes were 13-7 this season, thanks in large part to increased numbers. In the past, they've struggled to field a full lineup, but that was no problem this year as they finished the season with 27 wrestlers on the squad. Meanwhile, Southington captured its 4th straight conference title. Coach Derek Dion didn't expect his team to be that good when the season began, but they overachieved at 8-3. Both the Hurricanes and the Blue Knights will be in action at the CCC tournament this weekend. Back to Joe and Evan.
Sarah Plord, who we all remember was dominating at Bristol Eastern just a few years back, is now dominating on the collegiate level with the University of Massachusetts. Plord, a reigning All-American, was just named to a watch list for the United States Softball Collegiate Player of the Year.
Even though Christmas time has come and gone, Nutmeg has resurfaced in the form of the Nutmeg Senior Games here in New Britain's very own backyard. Throughout the city, over 14 events available for those over 50 years old will be taking place this May.
Joining me today is Southington girls basketball coach Mike Forgione. Mike, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, the Southington girls basketball team. It's a great program. This is your first year. How's it been so far for you?
You know, it's been great. I'm a graduate from here. I'm born and raised in Southington, and a chance to come back and coach my hometown team has been a great thrill. And the kids have been wonderful. They've been working really hard from day one, and they're really starting to reap some of the rewards.
Now, you guys went off to a great start in the beginning, had a little rough patch. Now you seem to be back on track. Just talk about getting back on track.
Yeah, you know, the CCC West is such a balanced conference. I mean, you talk about Farmington and Northwest and Hall and Newington, and it goes on and on. You know, I think us in the North are the two top teams in the girls basketball for the conferences, and you know, we struggled a little bit offensively, but the kids never quit, and they've been working hard, and hopefully that'll pay off come tournament time.
You have two big star players in Tori Munson and Mariah Barry. Talk a little bit about what they bring to the team.
Well, you know, they are our co-captains, they're our senior leaders. You know, if one's not having a great game, they're doing other things, scoring-wise, they're rebounding, they're running the floor, and just being team leaders. You know, I told them from the first day I met them when I first got the job that I really needed them to help in this transition, and they've done a great job. Again, even our losses, the kids have played really, really hard, which I'm really proud of.
I know. Right. And now as the state tournament gets closer and closer, how do you feel about your team's chances?
You know, I think playing in the CCC West really prepares us. Most games are battles every night, and our kids, I think, are prepared for that kind of atmosphere. Lots of times in girls basketball, they're sometimes top-heavy where there's 7 or 8 games where the good teams really don't have that competition, and I think that we get that every night, so hopefully that'll help us in the tournament.
Thanks for watching this episode of Sports Page Online. Make sure to stick with us on Monday where Brad takes you back to Southington with Tori Munson and Mariah Barry.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for, Brad Carroll and his final rant.
I don't know what's worse, my final rant being about the NBA or the decision that Carmelo Anthony may or may not be traded to anywhere in the God's green earth. But I will say this, the Denver Nuggets, the Knicks, the Lakers, Carmelo, somebody get together, make a deal already. I'm sick and tired of all the trade talk. Get it done, do it now. This is Sports Page Online.